The calm has set itself upon the house. The kids are to bed. I'm able to sit and just bask in the silence. I guess a lot of parents can really follow my lead here, or just understand why I feel chipper. There's something about the silence at the end of the day. Regretfully, though, my silence was broken by stupidity. I'm not really sure if it is stupidity. It's not stupidity. It is just ignorance, and it is it's a level of arrogance that I haven't seen before, and it's hurting people. So now, before I go back into giving you even more things to ponder, I'm just gonna have to see if my audio is clean. You don't hear this whizzing sound in your ears. Here's the thing. I have had many people come to me. I have been part of many journeys. I feel blessed. Sometimes I feel quite fatigued. I feel exhausted. I feel like many of the people who come for some sort of a direction or guidance or whatever have you, they already have many of their answers themselves, and I failed to realize that they were narcissists before they were in my domain. I have learned a lot. I have still, remained the person I was when I started this, and I've just added to that. I built things that has made me adapt to my journey, but I'm still the same. I'm still doing the same. I'm still talking about the same. I can check this because I have like 10 years of documentation going back. However, there are people who come to me and they say that they have some sort of a goal and they have a very interesting way of seeing the world, and so they go about their goal. And now I'm pissed because one of these people have a glorified view of death and is talking about death as the most ultimate perfect release, like an orgasm. He's talking from suicidal points, but I'm not sure if it is to gain attention because he's been doing this for quite some time, or if it is because he is genuinely thinking about these things. I have no idea. I'm starting to get annoyed because his arrogance has been extreme, and he has been saying things, doing things, acting from his ignorance that has hurt other people, me included. I have it on tape. I have many things documented on video with their voice saying their things, and they can't really get away from that. So I'm sitting there with the baseline. I'm sitting there with what was supposed to be the onset of the adventure, and they just went on a completely different path because they knew better. And here you are. Now it's reached national attention, national news, which is not always a good thing. Because when it is stupidity, victimized mindsets, addictive behaviors, and arrogant views in terms of the medicine being very relative, because I believe that ayahuasca is not good for everyone. I think that people should be called to do ayahuasca at some point of emotional and spiritual maturity that most people don't. So people go for ayahuasca because they've heard the name. It's a buzzword, right? So they go for that ceremony and they have all the answers right afterwards, or they are fucked. Completely fucked. And I'm tired of that. I'm so fucking tired of that, because one of the things that I've always been really working for is to keep the respect, the professional approach, the respect and the care and the honor towards these compounds. And also, I've been very principled. Like I've been keeping myself to the things that grows in my backyard. I'm not going to travel to the other end of the globe, just to take a fucking plant. No, it doesn't make sense. And I've seen many people go on these wild goose chases that is just keeping them in pain. And I'm sick of it. That's what I'm pondering this date, or this night. Currently have his face on my other monitors. I'm just looking into those coke-induced eyes. Wondering, am I gonna see him again? Because I wonder, do I have to actually travel down to Peru, slap him over the face to say, dude, get the fuck on the plane? Or am I not gonna ever see him again because he just figured that death was a glorious way out? Which is not, by the way. For full transparency and context, I think that people have completely misunderstood the whole point. Yes. When they speak about death in this way, speak about manifestation in the way of this whole current thinking, saying that they want things right now, like, I'm glad we all died and got what we wanted. I mean, it's his way of seeing the future, I guess. It's his way of seeing whatever he's going towards, but he has no idea what he's going towards. And I know this because he says that on the videos that he's posting constantly. I'm not going to waste a lot of effort or energy or anything of this. Normally, I would have taken... I guess I would have taken it more to heart. Because in some ways, he's there because of me. His ultimate dream was to travel to the Amazon and be in Peru and do all these things, and he is. What he chose to do once he got there, and how he chose to cut off the hand that fed him, and all of those things, that's on him. All one can do is just sit by and see. Are you going to fuck up your life, or are you going to do something of value to other people instead of just trying to create something that you think that you want, and now not understanding why you feel so shitty about it? One will have to wait and hope. I will just continue to enjoy the silence of this night. And I hope that you have a fantastic day. Coming week now, currently is the 3rd of November, 2024. And the week that comes now, it's going to be very interesting because push has come to shove. And a lot of things are happening, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they will happen. Now, the adventure week with Tor, the tourism thingy, was going to start tomorrow, 4th of November, up until the 8th of November, where Ceremony Mountain was going to commence, going from the 8th of November into 10th of November, and then having a massive blowout, a massive gathering of celebrations for 11/11, the 11th of November, which was going to symbolize the wrap-up of the 11/11/22, which is also tied to this story that I just told you. There's a lot at once, as there always is. It's always more than what meets the eye, you know? It's going to be interesting to see. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Take care of your freaking family, and I will see you in the next one.